Now, he's separate from the government, outside the police, beyond the United Nations. We're not talking about Declan Curry, but this chap here, we're going to meet him. Oh, there we go. Torchwood, of course, the hugely successful spin-off from the revamped Doctor Who.
Yeah, he's John Barrowman, of course. He returns as Captain Jack, the handsome alien catcher who just happens to live under the streets of Cardiff. We'll be chatting to him in just a moment or two. First, let's have a look at a clip from tonight's programme.
Please tell me what's going on here.
Let's take a look in here. Come on. One, two, three. What is it?
There's another body in there.
Same as the other.
What did this, Jack? Because whatever it is, it can't be human. How far is this going to spread?
Stay focused.
I should be at home having dinner with Reese. What am I doing here with you? Don't you ever get scared, Jack? Huh?
We better take a look.
He was giggling all the way through that. The lovely John Barrowman is here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning. It's nice to be here with you guys. I've been on before, but never with the both of you, so I feel honoured and privileged.
We're honoured to have you, John.
Be careful, the last time we serenaded Simon McCoy.
Yeah. I've been dared to do many things today, but I'll make it easy for you. Don't worry.
Don't. Now then, you know, it's almost that we've forgotten really about the Doctor Who. So we've got so engrossed in Torchwood. When you were first asked to be in Doctor Who, were there ever any plans for a spin-off?
Well, according to Russell T Davies, who is the creator of Torchwood and also the revamper, in a sense, of Doctor Who, he said he always had it in his mind, but it was never discussed with me until literally I'd finished filming the first series, and I thought I was on a hiatus till I was back in series 3. And during a whole course of many conversations, it got to a point where they asked me for dinner a second time after saying I wasn't in series 2, but I'd be in series 3, and I thought I was going to have dinner to be told I wasn't going to be in it at all. Yeah. So I'd prepared myself.
The gentle letdown.
Yeah, the gentle letdown. Very nice to work with you. Have a good time. And I thought, okay, this is not. I'm just going to, bite down and deal with it. And they said, series 3 is fine. You're still in it, but we're also giving you your own series. And I just could not believe it. Like I said, I'm happy on cloud 9 at the moment. Well, I cannot complain.
We can tell that, John. But you've given your own series, but not on one of the big huge channels. BBC 3 is, of course, growing.
It's huge in its own right.
I was going to say, but a runaway hit on that channel.
Absolutely.
Did you expect that?
No, I knew that we'd have an audience. I knew that we'd have a good audience, but I didn't see that we would break, records. And for the people who are watching, to compare it, one of the biggest shows on BBC 3 was Little Britain, and it got the highest ratings ever. We beat Little Britain's ratings. Sorry, Matt. As I say
not.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
that's a challenge.
But and also, for instance, like tonight, it's on BBC 2 at 9 o'clock. We've also been getting very good ratings for what a BBC 2 audience would be. So we're extremely happy with the way it's going, and we're just waiting at the moment to find out if we go for a second series. So if any of the bosses are watching...
I can't imagine that'll be in doubt. It's so good.
Who knows?
There's so much to play for.
So for the uninitiated then, the people that maybe haven't watched the BBC 3, tell us a little bit. It's quite risque, isn't it?
It is a little risque. It's a little more adult. It's a little bit, when I say adult, I always say if you have got a child it's up to the parents to decide to let the children watch it. And for me, it would be above 13 if you know about the facts of life, because you really have to if you're watching Torchwood. It's a bit violent, it's a bit bloody, it's a bit gory. It's got everything that you would want from a modern science fiction drama. And tonight's episode in particular, I just describe it as being so right that it's wrong. I mean, the subject matter is completely wrong, but it's it takes you on a journey and you think you're going one way, and then all of a sudden there's a left-hand or a right-hand turn, and you're just taken down this path of unbelievable circumstances.
And John, just to explain to those people who haven't caught on to it yet, its relationship to Doctor Who. Torchwood is, of course, an anagram of Doctor Who, and there's a Torchwood Institute that is formed within Doctor Who by Queen Victoria, isn't it?
That's right. Queen Victoria established the first Torchwood Institute, and it progressed on, and it was actually, Torchwood was brought together to stop people like the Doctor coming to planet Earth and doing, bad things. But Torchwood in Doctor Who became something that it got out of control and was destroyed by the Daleks and the Cybermen in the Battle of Canary Wharf. And I always laugh because it sounds like I'm saying that like it actually happened. And then
to many people.
And then Jack came back to Earth and runs Torchwood, which is in Cardiff.
What's it like for you to play? I mean,
can I just tell you, I get. All of us, myself, Bern Gorman, Eve Miles, Naoko Mori, and Gareth David Lloyd, who are all the Torchwood team, we love being heroes.
You get the sense of that.
We're here. We're in our show, we are heroes. We are the quintessential sci-fi heroes, and I love every single second of it. We might moan in the morning when we get up to go in the makeup chair because it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, but we love what we do. And
luxury, 5:30, 6 o'clock, right. Luxury.
We'd be moaning in unison. But John, I mean, how do you fit it all in? Just looking down here, the list of what you've been doing over the last few months and this year. The lovely Dancing on Ice, the producers, A Few Good Men, Doctor Who, of course, this morning, Cinderella, The Sound of Musicals. Yeah. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you solve a problem like your diary?
Nice problem to have.
Yeah, it's a great problem to have. And my agent and I, we sit down and we literally have things mapped out for the year almost in advance, but I love to work. If someone were to give me an option of to go away for 3 weeks or to work, I would rather work. I know that sounds bizarre. I will take time out and have vacations, but I mean, I do. I just enjoy what I do. I like the idea when I'm on stage. I like to come out on stage. I like to hear people laugh. I like to hear that reaction that they get from watching a live piece of theater. Also with television, the biggest thrill for me is to be in, one of the high street shops and someone come up to me and say, you're Captain Jack, would you sign this for me? I think that's just fantastic.
Captain Jack, and they also know you, Captain Jack. And they also know you, of course, from How to Solve a Problem. I mean, that must be great to have seen the culmination of that with Connie doing so well.
That's correct. There she is. And Connie, I think not only did the judges make the right choice, but the British public absolutely made the right choice. And for all the critics in the West End, which I am the representative of, who were saying that it wasn't a great idea to do this, that show has created so much work and so many jobs for people in the West End, and it's also brought the West End back in the forefront of people's minds through television and through the BBC. So it was a great thing, I think, for the West End, for shows, and also for Connie. She's doing a fantastic job. I went to her opening night.
Well, as are you. It's been fantastic to see you, as I wish we had more time.
Glad you could fit us in, John.
We'll see you soon, no doubt, when you're doing
always come back, don't worry.
Lovely.
We'll hold you to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.